Yo, hey you, did you see my comment? Yo buddy guy, do you like my comment? I come from India, my main man, and I have seen very much COVID. You should take the vaccine. Listen up, I tell you what, I got cocaine in my left hand, vaccine in my right hand. I tell you true stories from a foreign land. If you don't vax, you will end up in a garbage can. Peace, buddy guy. Surrey Free Trial represent.
You know you could get vaccinated and just go? All while knowing you're safer than you were without it? I mean, why not?
You'd be safer if you got the virus. Your immunity would be stronger after than the vaccine.
I'm not arguing that getting COVID results in antibodies at all. Personally, as a vaccinated person, I partially hope I get it to get double immunity because I know with the vaccine I won't need a tube jammed down my throat like you will without one.
I have a better chance of getting a tube in my throat from drinking.
1 year earlier.
I'm so glad there's so many like-minded people here who are willing to take a stand and protect a person's right to decide what to do with their own body. Glad to know you guys will have my back and defend my choice to not wear a mask. My body, my choice.
I can't believe you lied to me. You lied to us all.
Hello and good afternoon, Two Shot fans. As you can see, I now have a 1970s style computer desk. As you can see, I have a nice little sliding thing that has access to my keyboard. Oh my god. Strange tickle in my throat. Alright, let's take a look at some of these COVID statistics. Oh, they go to Missouri, and this guy
has the second lowest vaccination rate in all of Missouri.
Oh, he's got a fly buzzing by him. He knows the fly senses shit.
You're exactly right, Allison.
You're exactly right, Allison. We know about some people from Missouri that don't want to get the vaccine, and let's interview some. They mentioned in the comments how, yeah, they get this guy's, oh yeah, like, you know, I don't know what kind of vaccine you guys are pushing, but I don't think he's got like this, you know, he's fat and his hair is all weird, and he's, you know, he lives in a trailer park. This guy,
I don't
look.
care if I look like the wise guy or the dumb guy.
He looks like some ex-fighter from that movie Bloodsport.
I just decided
like, yeah, I'm the world's greatest dad now, not the world's greatest dropkick.
I'm a guinea pig if that's the case.
Not, you know, but, you know, remember I'm pro-vax, though. I just want everyone to know that I totally support pro-vaccines.
Believe in Two Shot.
So yeah, those guys are stupid. They're stupid! Here's what I'm talking about. Sorry, I was just doing some cocaine. And my throat has COVID. I mean, nothing. The accuracy death certificates have never been more important. Why are we shooting from this side angle? What happened? The accuracy of death certificates have never been more important. A death certificate is a final marker in someone's life. And this is something people talked about, the death certificates. No, it's not just an old, early 90s rap album from Ice Cube. Carlos?
Ice Cube uses many bad words and is very naughty.
Wait, why is Carlos over there? He hides in a corner now? No, Carlos is in the closet, all right? He's been bad. He's been very naughty. Carlos, you know cook Shanghai meatballs like that no more time, okay? Or I know love you no more time. Remember, we're nice here? Pro-vax. Pro-Chinese.
Believe in Two Shot.
The legal forms are used by families to settle estates and by public health officials to assess whether the healthcare system is addressing the actual reasons for a demise. Yeah, because maybe they're not. Despite their but why? Is that just a conspiracy theory? Well, we're gonna find out. If you just listen, then you'll learn, okay? Despite their importance, study after study has shown that as many as half of them are wrong. Study, wrong. Los Angeles Times, well, that part doesn't really do us any justice. No, I don't want to sign up for your fucking newspaper. Leave me alone! Faced with SARS-CoV-2, a highly contagious coronavirus that scientists had never seen before, federal officials at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention issued guidance this spring aimed at improving the accuracy of what doctors identify as the cause of death. On death certificates, doctors have often blamed heart disease and other chronic conditions for deaths actually caused by viruses, lethal bacteria, and other infections, leading health officials to underestimate their role in American mortality. Lethal bacteria. The CDC's guidance, in essence, reminded doctors to ask a basic question. Why did the patients die when they did? If the doctor believed COVID-19 had cut the patient's life short, the disease should be written on the death certificate as the underlying cause of death, the rule said. Okay, they believe, fair enough. If you know why people die, very often then you can develop programs to prevent people from dying from those causes, explained Robert Anderson, chief of the Mortality Statistics Branch at the CDC's National Center for Health Statistics, which issued the guidance in April. April guidance, that's when the COVID spike. Move has been attacked by critics who believe it has inflated the death toll. Inflated the death toll of the coronavirus by wrongly blaming COVID-19 for unrelated fatalities. Infectious disease experts say the new guidance is crucial to understand why overall U.S. deaths surged in April to more than 40% above what would otherwise be expected that time of year, and even now remain elevated by about 10%. Scientists are trying to determine how many of those excess deaths were caused by the virus and how many were from indirect consequences of the pandemic and stay-at-home orders. Recent studies have shown, for example, that some people delayed needed emergency medical care as officials ordered hospitals to be cleared to focus on virus victims. So nobody was in there except a few virus victims, and then there's those ICUs. They'll sit there and say like this many hundred or this many thousand in Canada, US respectively or whatever, and people won't like clue in like there's like zillions of people sick, but there's only like a few hundred people in the ICU.
We know the death rate from COVID is around 1%. However, with numbers skyrocketing in the Canadian province of Alberta, the military has now intervened, as hospitals are completely overrun. Here we also see the frightening truth, with the average age of the fatalities being 79. In a province with a population of 4.3 million, there are 1,066 people in hospital. There is no God.
And they say the CDC's guidance could also be a model for capturing deaths from other serious infections, such as drug-resistant germs. Drug-resistant bacteria, it says. They have long gone missing from death certificates. Death is sometimes a complicated thing, said Michael Osterholm, director of the Center for Infectious Disease Research and Policy at the University of Minnesota. You need to know all the different factors that come to play in it.
Missing infections.
Despite death certificates being the best documentation of the nation's mortality, the CDC has not updated its guidelines for doctors on determining the cause of death since it published a handbook with instructions in 2003. Wow, they're way behind, eh? 2003? Really? What? Death certificates in the US have so infrequently captured deaths caused by infections that the CDC doesn't even use the forms to track another lethal threat. Bacteria that have grown so powerful they can no longer be treated with antibiotics. Instead, the agency has tried to estimate the deaths from those drug-resistant superbugs with calculations that scientists have found to seriously understate the loss of life. This is interesting. Last year, Dr. Jason Burnham, wait, what's that one? Stephen Burnham? Steve, get in my office, Sam. What the fuck is going on? I can't sell this CD. Either change the record or it's not coming out. Get out of my office. We gotta hear some comments. Carlos, run the comments. Washington University professor, School of Medicine in St. Louis. Yeah, he's Washington, St. Louis University. 2 colleagues estimated that multi-drug resistant germs were annually killing as many as 162,000 Americans. That's pretty bad. More than 4 times the CDC's estimate of 35,000. Actually, if we go right here.
Superbugs kill more than 35,000 in the US each year.
When they looked beyond the superbugs and added in deaths from other infections, Burnham's team estimated that more than 500,000 Americans could be dying each year from infectious diseases, making it the nation's 3rd leading cause of death, behind heart disease and cancer, I guess. Strange, I'm gonna say something about that here before I continue. I'm just thinking now, why would they undermine that? I mean, maybe they don't know or something, but they seem to know. These are actual CDC reports, interviews, and information, right? What are the other 2 ones? Well, adding in COVID, let's say COVID, that's up there. Then you got heart disease and cancer. What do those 3 things have in common? Like, I don't know. You give up? They all have drugs.
I got cocaine in my left hand, vaccine in my right hand.
That people sell and they make money? Money. What about drug-resistant germs? Can they have drugs for that? Let's see, drug-resistant germs. Can they make drugs for drug-resistant? It's in the name. Look at the name. If you look at the name, they can't sell anything. So people see top cause of deaths on their billboard, like, we're driving home. Hey, we're driving home. Hey there, Sue Ellen. There's a McDonald's board there. Yeah, they tell us about the nice new tasty burgers. We should get some. Oh, wait, what's this other one? Top cases of death. Let's see, we got COVID. Oh, that's scary stuff. Yeah, you're over here. Wait, am I driving? What am I, in England? I'm driving on the right side of the car? What the fuck? You fucking dumb Englishman! You screwed me for the last time! You pompous bitch! Lennox Lewis was overrated. Tyson squash him in his prime any day. Upstairs and play. What's he doing? Welcome to my stupid life. Oh yeah, let's see. COVID and heart disease and what's that? Cancer. Oh yeah, we better keep that in our subconscious. Then a little while later we'll try. Oh look, there's the top drugs. You need Pfizer. It'll save you. And now I realize I need to get my Pfizer shot because those things can hurt me. Because I'm having a heart attack. Wait, I need a Pfizer shot. Come on. I'm overdosing in Pulp Fiction. Jab me with the fucking Pfizer, you stupid junkie. Where's the Pfizer shot? Come on. We need a magic marker. A fucking magic marker, okay? A felt pen. A fucking black magic marker. People are just like, what is he talking about? What happened? When you were looking, Carlos slipped me some fucking cocaine intravenously into my fucking leg, okay? I fucking got problems. That's another thing, too. Everyone knows people that died from this. Provax. No problems. Everyone knows someone that died from this shit. Like, every time you're on a comment, someone died. Yeah, I got healthy cousins. I got like 5 of my family members died from this. There's like so many people, and they're always healthy, and they're always like 20 to 30. It's like, this didn't happen. Even the fucking news doesn't say this shit.
All across the land, children seem to be getting the virus in huge numbers. The children were originally thought to have the highest immunity, but now, for some reason, they have the lowest. This seems to strangely coincide with the rollout of the vaccine passport and the push to vaccinate children. And here, we see once again, how the average age of death in Alberta, and most places, is 79. I feel this is the best time to do like they did with Maggie Simpson when she got the chicken pox, and expose the little ones to this now, before being older, where the penalties are tougher.
I feel like a chicken already. I just made an egg in my pants.
I estimated. Carlos, didn't we do an estimation? What did we get out of that? According to these comments, 800 million people have died in the world. 800 million people have died that were all somehow all Olympic athletes. Like, they're all dead. How did this happen? No one knows about it. I'll tell you why. It was those goddamn germs. Because they can't sell any fucking drugs. So when you see it, you're like, oh no, we're afraid. Stocks aren't going to go up. They're estimating. They're like... It's like, no, we can't. Hey there, sir. We can't get any stocks going on. We need all the stocks. Nikkei, Dow Jones. Oh, Stan Yang, how you doing? Oh, not bad. Not bad. I'm not doing very bad, you know. I have a nice hot wife. I fuck her a long time. Why am I getting mad at these people, though? I don't get it. I just get mad because they're charging, you inflate our taxes of COVID dollars, and I'm not even making any money here. Why we keep focusing on America? What about China? How about a fucking kung fu kick from Chun-Li twirling like a fucking helicopter?